Hello, guys. It's me, John Avenger, once again. Welcome back to Movies That You've Never Heard of Month. And this time we're talking about another comedy, this time from the year 2000. And it's a TV movie that was on Fox Family's channel. Now it's Freeform. And it's called Timeshare. Yeah, it's a comedy from the early 2000s starring Timothy Dalton and Natasha Kinski. I recently saw this movie like a month ago. It's really, really funny, and it's actually really charming. Basically, these two families, Timothy Dalton has his own kids, and Natasha Kinski has her kids, and they about to share the same summer home together, and they have to live with each other, and then hilarity ensues. See here, there's two single parents, male and female, because that's the way it should be, along with their kids, have to involuntarily share a house for their holidays. The film was a hit when the first aired on the Fox Family Channel. I can see why. This is a very funny movie. If you can watch it online, they have it on Freeform on demand, so you can watch it there. And it was subsequently dubbed internationally. It was available in a Region 2 German DVD. Yeah, I wish this movie got a better release because I'm like, in the US, it doesn't even have a release, not even on VHS. And the film is very charming. The cast is really good. Natasha Kinski plays Dr. Julia Wieland. She's basically an uptight mother that like has to have everything organized, and she's very scientific. And the man she's with is a total douchebag, but we'll get to that. Timothy Dalton does a great job here. He plays an American father. Is one of the few movies he uses an American accent. Does a good job. He's a very fun dad. He's outgoing. He's playful. He's very friendly. I like that. I like that about Timothy Dalton. Could play a really good bad guy in The Rocketeer, and he could play a really cool dad in this movie. You have Kevin Zeger as his son. No, as Natasha Kinski's son. You've seen him before. He was in Mortal Instruments and a bunch of other stuff. Cameron Finley is Max, and Billy Kay is Lewis, and Natalie Elizabeth Marston is Daphne. That's Timothy Dalton's daughter. But there's one guy in the movie that really annoyed me, and like I said, he's awful in the movie. Like he's so up his own ass that it's terrible. His name is Jeffrey Lauer. He plays a guy Kate Russell. He is more obsessed with his plant life than he is with humans. He's like if you took Poison Ivy from DC and made him male, and he's obsessed with everything. There's a tomato that he's experimenting with that he wants to jizz on. It's crazy, and an eggplant as well. And I'm like, dude, you're supposed to eat vegetation, not jerk off to it. And he's just awful. He's not funny. He's the third wheel in the relationship. You know exactly what he's going to be. He's going to be the asshole that gets dumped at the altar at the end. And yeah, I like this movie more than the remake of Parent Trap, only because there's no god awful British accents in the movie, at least not with the main characters. And also, it doesn't have an actress that passed away, which is hard to watch. This was easy to watch. Kelly Garner plays the Kelly the Beach Girl. Yeah, that's a stretch. Um, she was cute in the movie. She's not very well known. She was in a couple of Broadway shows, off Broadway. She was in the Bully movie from 2001. That's a pretty dark movie. She also did G Force, which was decent. She also had a minor role in Godzilla King of the Monsters. But yeah, she was fine. There was a British chick in the movie, but she's only in a few scenes, and you could have easily cut her out. She was this model that is with Timothy Dalton, and she's just there so he could look good. He always looks good. I mean, he was James freaking Bond in the '80s, guys. This is the poster of the movie. It's in German, so I'm gonna just show you the American, the English language. See, there it is. Timeshare. That's the DVD. They're fighting it tug of war. It's a really funny movie. Like if you've never seen it, like I said, you can find it online or find it on Freeform. I think they also have it on Google Play that you can rent or buy it. It's very funny, and it's charming. There's scenes where Timothy Dalton's taking a shower, and then he sneaks in on the white on Natasha Kinski, and she screams. I'm like, that you're sharing the same home, right? You're not married, but you're sharing the same home. And the romance, I buy it. I buy it a lot better here than any Twilight movie or Mortal Instruments or The Fifth Wave or freaking 50 Shades. It's none of that pain. It's slapsticky and it's fun. And the families are normal. They're not crazy. Like the only one crazy is Russell. He's just annoying. You don't want him in the movie. You just want him to leave because he's obsessed with his plants. And right, like I said, he'd rather do this to plants than to, to be around humans. And he's just not a normal guy. Scientists I know are weird, but you didn't see Doc Brown jacking off in the DeLorean in Back to the Future, or with Clara. No, you didn't see that. He didn't need to be that weird. But I get it, but the movie is a lot of fun though. It's got heartfelt moments, tender moments. It's light. It's only about 80 minutes long. Let me see. It's not 2 hours. It went by quick, and I was very surprised. I thought it was gonna suck because I'm like, oh, I never heard of this movie. Let's check it out. 87 minutes long. It's a breeze. You can sit with it with your family. It's inoffensive. They don't curse in it. There's no nudity. There is some partial upper body, but mostly for Timothy Dalton because he was still in good shape in 2000. He's really fun in the movie. He really did it for me. He's a lot of fun, very charming character, very likable. His family's likable, and I like that the family gets together at the end and they make Russell eat his words because he's just an asshole. I can't stand that guy. And it's a good movie. You want to stay home and avoid the outside world. It's fun. I really like the film. I wish I could get it. I wish Mill Creek can release a DVD for it in the U.S. That would be nice. But it's a fun movie, and I would watch it again because it's very, very funny and charming, and a lot better than a lot of movies that came out in the year 2000 in theaters, direct to video, etc. So that's my review of Timeshare. Flaws, like I said, Russell is annoying. It has some cliches. There's some jokes that are kind of dated, but there's a dance scene that was pretty cool. That was another plus. Dalton and the rest of the cast did a good job dancing, and it's got a lot of charm. Like I said, see it. It's called Timeshares from the year 2000, not the 2018 movie. So that's my review of Timeshare. Hope you guys like it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next review.